Hello, my dears. Today we're traveling to the ancient kingdom of Zinqirov, a land where people literally breathed taxes. The king was totally over life, and never-ending very important documents ruled the land. Okay, let's go. Long, long ago, there was a kingdom so boring that even its name, Zinqirov, sounded dull. This kingdom's most famous feature, sadly, didn't exist. Even the king's crown was tiny, didn't shine, and almost no one could remember what it looked like. One day, the kingdom's finance advisor, Dry Crusade, decided to write a new tax law to collect more money from the people. But he wrote it in such a confusing way that no one except himself could understand it. According to this law, everyone had to pay 1 coin of breath tax for every 3 breaths they took each day. If a house had more than 2 windows, there would be a bright day tax for each extra window. At first, the people were surprised. Then, bored and tired, they just said, well, whatever, let's just pay it. And so, Zinqirov Kingdom became the first country in the world to collect a laziness fee. But no one really cared, because it was all too boring. Years passed. These taxes piled up so much that not only the people, but even the tax collectors themselves started to forget the names of the taxes. Once, the king himself forgot to pay the breath tax, got fined, but didn't even care. Years passed. These taxes piled up so much that not only the people, but even the tax collectors themselves started to forget the names of the taxes. Once, the king himself forgot to pay the breath tax, got fined, but didn't even care. In the end, this long, boring, headache-inducing history of taxes was forgotten. And so, the Zinqirov kingdom was remembered in history for nothing important at all, except for its long, pointless story of taxes. Thanks for watching, loves. See you in the next boring story.